Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and 3rd pick in the 2018 draft.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over, teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track of the cost.
And again this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crack everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 50 Hey, Charlie. I'm coming after you. Shadow.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's got one wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to get that, and that's what he did.
Pick me up. Here we go. 72.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
54 Muck. 72.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive was surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy of starting games like you're shooting from a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here in this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
And now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down is Brady. Complete. That's Knight. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
We got this.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Brady now 4 of 5 since coming on. It's 1st and 10. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Five.
Pull it together. Hey, Alabama.
To throw, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Fly, 20. Cover. Bravo. 54. No, 66.
Throwing now is Brady. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
We call that sack block.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between running to a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play you just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
I like
Come
that.
on, what does that mean? Break out the just because you like chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I was going while they said that. I have no idea.
New York set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You ready?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6. You feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Henry Anderson there on the stop. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now pass here, caught by Edelman. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. How many times have we seen that? 3rd down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. There's no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go! Hey, go 66!
To throw again. Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. This way cut. Out the 6. Ball taken into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 21 yards away. As his guys are back within a single score.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Is fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guys going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
You better be afraid.
To throw again on second down. Darnold, he will find his man for the first time. Demaryius Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. On first down, it's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass throw. 2nd and 3. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the 50, it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away their confidence.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are going to attack runners, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, I'm like free safety coming up and making a big-time play.
Darnold throw all the money to Anderson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Push him back.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He'll get it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
This will be fielded at the 6. solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, an 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Gonna give this time to the 10. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 5-4. Check it.
Brady going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They just keep marching right along. First down and a pickup of 8 there.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, watch that. Hey, Haywood. When he hit.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And now it's to Brady. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
57. Hey, Echo. 57 to Mike. 57. Go Bandit.
Brady now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We got it.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
54, almost 50.
Brady. He's caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Looking for the gun, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, they're the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Got to be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. comes out to the
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Patriots take over. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
54 is Mike. 54. Hey, dude. 54.
To throw is Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Again, that throw with Brady. Dorsett's got it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, second.
Again, it's Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after blows. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipper. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll bring him back within a point. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 20. And we will skip the highlights show this. We get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be taken in at the 1. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
There he goes, left side. The way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field, and now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give it a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow. That's a really big game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. end up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up third down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop him, and they've been able to do that.
And he's gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And an out of the run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
On first down, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Knight. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. As his guys are in for 6. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive. Poor punter. It wasn't his fault. Listen, if there will be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying the thing, kid.
Darnold completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Lawrence Guy. A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Bell. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. And they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively there to hold it to a short game.
Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline grin as well. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
In your face.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Henry Anderson on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Michelle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Throwing on first down is Green. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his priest.
Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good Good sustained drive there this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. We're playing 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Darnold now to throw. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? A first down throw, Darnold. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Darnold throwing complete to Crowder. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Anderson on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. The 46-yard line.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That would be for 13 and a New England first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, They want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Rip.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Throwing in middle complete. It's Knight. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down when his route worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
57.
Throwing on first down. Brady. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. In for the score. And the Patriots, they hang on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gostkowski the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jets. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Darnold throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
24-yard gain on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
On first down, it's Bell. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw, Darnold. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. First target, first catch at a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will shave one more off this lead. This is secured by the Patriots. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 10% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's that quarterback. His second touchdown on the season. For the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And Thomas has it. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's got his rookie tight end, Trevon Wesco. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down, Jets.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll set up a throw. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend, they don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and then he'll move to the 30-yard line. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. down and more past the 30. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. How about that? Their quarterback, 85 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Gostkowski with the extra point. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And it was the Colts emerging victorious. Jacoby Brissett, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. On the catch, it's Crowder. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And that's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st down, it's Darnold. A screen to Bell. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.